All right, so now I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, and I wanted to do this video really to kind of show that it's okay if you've never done something before, as long as you have the basic installation skills, you can pretty much install anything. So this project was a last minute project, as you will be able to see. And I generally don't do these type of installation. I'll hire somebody else to do it. But because it was last minute, couldn't get an installer last minute, I decided I was gonna do it. It wasn't, you know, much of a big deal. It's not a big installation or anything like that. But it was my first floor wrap, me doing it personally. I generally, like I said, hire somebody else to do it. So in this video, I'm gonna show you from start to finish and what happened. Yeah, it was much longer project than what I was anticipating. It was supposed to be simple, but yeah, it got a little bit weird. So watch the video. At the end, leave your comment, share any feedback. I know there's big time installers that's doing 100 feet by 100 feet and that sort of thing. This was a small project. You know, I really recorded this video just to encourage anybody who's thinking about doing it. Also, if you're thinking about doing the installation yourself, you can buy the wrap from us directly from our website, and then, you know, you get in the mail and you do it yourself. So, you know, for the website, it's going to be onestopforprinting.com, and you can just look for floor wraps. I'm gonna go ahead and let the video run. All right, guys, until next time, take care. All right, stand by, watch it all the way to the end. All right, later. All right, finally getting to it. This is what we're using. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna print the floor decal. Not gonna do a laminate because this is only for a birthday party. So yeah. All right, guys, stand by. All right, so we have the substrate loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and use just a generic adhesive, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. Get that ready. All right, so while the printer is getting the substrate ready, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the file and get ready for printing. It's 5:30. I gotta be at the venue by 6. Running a bit behind. I don't like to rush, but yeah, client came in, needed to set up an order. That took an hour. Then I had another client, needed to discuss a print job, and that took another 45 minutes. So that's an hour and 45 minutes that I wasn't planning on. So that's what happened. That's what we're doing right here. Ooh, the cut is clean. All right, so I'm wrapping it up, putting my last row. I had to do rows because this transfer sheet that I have is about 12 inches wide. Yeah. Okay, looks good. Ready for install. So I'm heading down to install the floor decal. Excited, it's my first one. Done all kinds of installation, windows, awnings, name it, I've done it. But floor is different. I haven't done that before. I've even done back windows on cars, decals on cars, partial wraps. I haven't done a floor decal, so I'm really excited about that. It's a trending thing, so if we can get more of those, that would be great. So yeah, so I'm about to install my first one. Excited about that. Yeah, y'all stay posted. Vents are pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm over here. Just called a client. They're having the gate open so I can get in. So it's a private venue, so you can just walk up in there. So waiting at the gate. All right. Don't know where I'm going, but let's go figure it out. So we're at the venue. Don't know where nothing's gonna be. We're about to figure that out. It's a big party. It's gonna be close to the stage. Gotta sweep up. The hostess just got here, and she wasn't anticipating the space to be this big, so we're gonna figure this out. This is gonna be very interesting. Oh my lantern. Oh boy.
So it kind of pulls it up. They need that. You should see some of the parties.
So somebody has filled in here?
I'm thinking who built it. Cat Eye Party was not all that. He had a good crowd.
So I'm checking out the space. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there's no way this 30 by 38 is gonna work. This is crazy. So I go outside, I go get the sign, I put it up. Well, clean the floor, of course. Then I put the sign down, and I'm like, I stand up, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, this is not gonna work. This is too small. Frustrated. It's time to go back to the shop. All right, so we're printing it. It's gonna be bigger. The material that I have is 30-inch wide, even though I can print much bigger, but I was not anticipating on really printing a big sign, and my local supplier was out of material. So I was just gonna do, 30 by, 30 by 48 or something like that. But anyway, so we're printing again, and yeah, completely different direction. So I'm tiling it. So I'm gonna show you how I put it together, and I'm gonna put it together here so I don't have to deal with it when we get to the venue. Just kind of drop it, install it, and be done. Still not as big as I'd want to be. Probably I would want to do like a 10 feet by 10 feet, but there's no time for that. So I'm doing a 4 feet by 5 feet, and compared to before, it was like 30 by something. Anyway, all right, you guys stay tuned. And major fail on the first install. Well, not even the install size. For major fail. All right. So we started this, 5:30? It's like 9 o'clock now. Reprinting, as you can see, it's really oversized. I'm gonna actually put it together so we can get the full 4 feet by 5 feet. It's gonna be nice. But I learned a lot today. One thing, when a client says, I don't want it too big, something, modest, you're probably gonna need to use your own judgment. I went to the venue's humongous, and from what it looks like, that event is gonna be hosting at least 200 people. And this particular floor wrap is gonna be just in front of the cake. So the one that we did before was just like half, that's maybe less than half this size. It was really small, probably a fourth of this one. And it didn't look good, you know. I didn't feel comfortable with it. I didn't like it, so came back to the print shop, printing another one. This one is huge.
You are clearly an AP two-tone.
Yeah, they tryna at me, I'm running the race. I gotta pick up the pace. They throwing shade, but I'm gone. You gotta keep it a buck to my face. Taking that gang out of space. Especially if you stay in your place. They hating on all of my songs. I don't know what can I say. They throwing shots, but I'm saved by His grace. God is to shoot, I'm the lace. Running around got me stoned, man. Feels like I'm stuck in the maze. Shoot at the Oculus case. They sipping only 96. I can't do it on my own, yeah. They judging me off my mistakes. This flow is so heavenly. Most of my friends and frenemies. They tryna bring out the beast. I'm batting 1,000, my game is elite. I'm running around in the streets. They tryna catch up, but they still can't compete. I thought they got in my sleep. He told me keep going, cause you got to lead.
We're done putting it together. I didn't do the whole step that we did before. I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble it. I just stitched the middle so to make sure that it won't fall apart, and I don't have to worry about alignment when I get there. Everything lined up pretty good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just install it when we get there. All right, on our way back, this one is pretty big. Let me see, measure it real quick. This is like this is exactly 48. So 4 feet by 5 feet. Yeah, we're on our way. All right, print's done. We're in the car, we're heading back. Man, this is taking a long time. But, you know, it wouldn't take that long if we had the right size to begin with. We didn't have to wait an hour for the client to get there. Another 20 minutes trying to figure out where we're gonna put it down. You know, all these things could have been avoided. But, you know, like I said, this is my first one. And, you know, a lot of lessons. So I'm posting this so you guys can learn from it. And, yeah, you don't have to make the mistakes. Now, luckily for me, this venue is about 10 minutes, 15 minutes from my shop. So it's not like I had to endure too much driving to get it done. You know, honestly, you know, the client was okay with me leaving that 30 by 38. That's what the measurements was, 30 by 38. But it just didn't look good. So I went back and did a 4 feet by 5 feet. So that's 48 inches by 60 inches, almost double. But I mean, when I look at it, it looks like almost like 4 times the size of what we had before. So, you know, sometimes you have to do the right thing, even if the customer is like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. You know, your name is out there, so you want to make sure that you do your best work every time. So yeah, we're getting ready to pull up to the venue. I don't foresee anything else not working out, so yeah, we should be good. If you look carefully, you'll see the imprint from the previous one on how small it was, and you'll be able to compare it with the new one that I'm getting ready to install. So we nailed it. You know, we got it done. Birthday boy finally showed up last minute as I was putting some notes down, and he loved it. You know, as you can see in the footage. And yeah, this couldn't have been any better. Learned a lot, but did it right. It came out nice, clean. Actually got a prospect. Passed out my card to the DJ. He was interested in get some things done. Yeah, I think this one was a win. All right, so yeah, you guys. All right. Yeah, they want to race. We're not racing tonight. They can have that. So I'm gonna head home. And matter of fact, they want me to do one for tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna have time for that. So until next time, guys. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. Well, I don't know. Whenever you watch this, y'all have a good one. All right, later.